What if I told you that a 96-year-old Nobel Prize winner believed the secret to living longer wasn't hidden in expensive medicine or luxury treatments, but in something simple you probably already have in your kitchen? Sounds crazy, right? Because today, everywhere you look, people are searching for anti-aging pills, collagen powders, detox drinks, and all kinds of miracle health hacks. But some of the healthiest and longest living people in the world follow a completely different path. And honestly, it's much simpler than most people think. One scientist in particular caught people's attention because even in his 90s, he remained mentally sharp, active, and deeply involved in his work. People around him noticed something unusual. While many struggle with low energy and health problems as they age, he still carried curiosity, focus, and purpose late into life. Naturally, everyone started asking the same question. What's the secret? Now, he never claimed there was one magical food that guarantees a 100-year life. But his lifestyle reflected something scientists keep discovering again and again. The people who live the longest often eat very simple, natural foods. Not trendy diets, not extreme restrictions, just real food. Mostly plant-based meals filled with vegetables, beans, fruits, nuts, grains, and healthy fats. And the interesting part is, this pattern keeps showing up all around the world. Researchers studying long-living communities, places where people regularly live into their 90s and beyond, notice something fascinating. Whether it's Japan, Greece, or parts of Italy, many of these people eat almost the same way. Their meals are simple: fresh vegetables, beans, homemade soups, rice, olive oil, fruit, very little processed food, very little overeating, and despite living in completely different countries, their lifestyles have one thing in common: they don't make food complicated. That's powerful when you think about it, because modern health culture often makes people feel like they need expensive products to survive. But maybe the human body has always wanted simplicity, and science is finally catching up to that idea. One major reason these foods may help people live longer is because they reduce inflammation inside the body. Now, inflammation sounds complicated, but think of it like slow damage happening over time. Too much processed food, sugar, stress, and unhealthy habits slowly wear the body down. That damage increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, memory problems, and other illnesses connected to aging. But natural foods, especially colorful plant foods, contain nutrients that help protect the body. Things like berries, leafy greens, beans, walnuts, and olive oil are packed with antioxidants that help fight that damage. It's almost like giving your body daily protection from the inside out, and over years, that protection matters. Another huge factor is gut health. Most people don't realize how important the gut really is. Your gut affects your digestion, immune system, mood, energy, and even brain health. And one thing healthy gut bacteria love is fiber. But fiber mainly comes from plant foods: vegetables, fruits, beans, whole grains, not ultra-processed snacks, not fast food, real food. The more natural your diet becomes, the more your body seems to function the way it was designed to. And then there's heart health. Heart disease is still one of the biggest causes of death worldwide, but studies consistently show that diets rich in whole foods and plants can help lower cholesterol, improve blood pressure, and support healthy circulation. In simple words, your body keeps working better for longer. And honestly, one of the biggest myths people believe is that living longer is mostly about genetics. People often say things like, "My family has health problems, so there's nothing I can do." Or, "My grandparents lived long, so I'll probably be fine." But researchers say lifestyle plays a much bigger role than most people think. What you eat every day matters. How much you move matters. Your sleep matters. Stress matters. Your mindset matters. Even your relationships matter. Long life isn't usually created by one giant decision. It's created by small daily habits repeated for years. That's actually good news, because it means your future health is not completely fixed. You can improve it starting today, even with small changes. And the beautiful thing is, healthy eating doesn't need to feel miserable. Some people imagine longevity diets as boring salads and strict rules forever, but that's not how many long-living people actually eat. Their meals are comforting: warm soups, fresh bread, rice and beans, vegetables cooked with olive oil, fruit after dinner, simple homemade food shared with family. There's balance, there's enjoyment. And maybe that's another secret people miss. Stress around food can become unhealthy too. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is consistency. Eating better most of the time instead of chasing impossible standards. And there's another habit many long-living people share that has nothing to do with food: purpose. They wake up with something meaningful in their lives: A reason to get out of bed, a reason to stay mentally active, that matters more than most people realize. Studies show people with a strong sense of purpose often experience better mental health, lower stress levels, and even longer life expectancy. The mind and body are deeply connected. When people stop learning, growing, and engaging with life, the body often slows down too. That's why so many healthy older people stay curious. They keep reading, working, walking, gardening, talking with people, staying connected to life itself. And maybe that's one of the most important lessons here. Longevity isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years, because nobody wants to simply exist longer while feeling miserable. People want energy, mobility, mental clarity, joy, independence, and many experts believe daily lifestyle habits play a huge role in creating that future. So if you want to start moving toward a healthier and longer life, it doesn't have to be complicated. Start small. Add more vegetables to your meals, eat more natural foods, reduce heavily processed snacks, drink more water, walk more often, sleep better, slow down while eating, and most importantly, build habits you can actually continue for years. Because the truth is, extreme health trends usually don't last. Simple habits do. At the end of the day, the people who live the longest often follow the simplest lifestyles. Real food, daily movement, strong relationships, lower stress, a curious mind, and a meaningful life. That's the pattern scientists continue seeing again and again, and maybe the real secret to living past 100 isn't hidden in some expensive breakthrough after all. Maybe it starts with the small choices we make every single day, including what we put on our plates. So the next time you eat, remember this. You are not just feeding your hunger, you are feeding your future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos about health, science, and simple habits that can genuinely improve your life. And tell me in the comments, what's one healthy habit you want to start today? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.